Hey, welcome back to the Tiny Things to Draw update. We have a guest with us here today. A little mocha man.
The first prompt is a zipper pull, and I wanted to get some of the zipper in there as well. So I tried to do a jacket zipper situation with the V shape, so it looks like it's not fully zipped up. And here I am adding the zipper teeth, which I honestly did not try that hard on because zipper teeth have a very weird shape that are hard to make even. Also, I like the little simple wavy wave. It makes it look very cartoony and cute. Keeping with the cartoony feel, I am using very bright complementary colors, orange and blue. I outlined in Pilot pens, and here I am coloring in with Artist Loft colored pencils. I really like the yellow to dark orange shading on the zipper pull. I think they came out really nice. Lastly, I'm adding some shading to the folds of the fabric, and we are done. Next, we have the needle of a record player. This doodle did not come out as good as I had hoped. I wanted to show the needle on the record player as if it was currently playing. It didn't work well. I should have done a closer view, like just looking at the needle, not have the record in the background, but too late for that now. Anyway, I outlined in a couple different sizes of Micron, and I didn't outline the record entirely because I wanted it to like fade into the background, not put focus on the bad part of the drawing. Then I added a bit of color with Artist Loft colored pencils and some shading with graphite. I like what I did by having a piece of the needle arm and the background red. I don't know why, but it's very satisfying. Next up, we have a picture locket. This angle, the half open circle, oh my god, that was so difficult to figure out. Like, it's just two circles, it shouldn't be that hard, but it was. After getting those difficult angles figured out, I added half a face on the inside of the locket to make it like a little picture locket necklace. And then I started outlining. I wanted this to be a gold necklace, but I don't have any yellow or gold ink, so I outlined with orange Pilot pen instead, and then I started coloring in with a bunch of different shades of yellow with Artist Loft colored pencils. For the dark shadows, I used a gold colored pencil, which really comes out more like bronzy or brownish. For the portrait, I used a little bit of brown colored pencil for the highlight, but the rest of it I just colored in with gray colored pencil and graphite because contrast. And for the background, I just colored it in brown and then added some scribbles with graphite to add a little bit of shading and just overall visual interest. Moving on, we have a charm bracelet. So first I sketched out the hand, which was difficult because fingers. I've been drawing for nearly 20 years. I'm taking anatomy classes and tutorial videos, and I still can't do hands. But I figured it out well enough. So sketching out the charm bracelet now, I just did a simple one with some like circle-shaped gems for the charms. This is outlined in Microns, and I started with coloring in the charms first. I wanted to alternate between pink and blue charms, or purple charms. I used a mix of pink and blue for those ones. I already drew some gold jewelry. It took me like 10 times to pronounce that sentence, so I decided to color this bracelet silver instead. Another page completed. Here's a close-up of the picture locket and the zipper pull, and then here's a close-up of the record player needle and the charm bracelet. This prompt is a grain of rice with the word hello written on it. I decided to make this a necklace because I see those a lot at like boardwalks and amusement parks where you can get like your name written on a piece of rice and they put it in a little vial on a chain for you. I actually have one of those necklaces. The black outlines are done in Micron, but the sand I outlined in a blue gel pen by a brand name that I cannot pronounce, so it will be in the description box. And now for coloring. I used a mix of gray and silver colored pencils for the top of the vial to try to make that look metallic. I added some gray lines on the glass vial to try to make it look like a glare on the glass. For the piece of rice, I used a yellow-ish colored pencil and shaded it with graphite. I colored in the background orange because complementary colors to go with the blue sand. Here that is all done. I think it came up pretty cute. Next up, we have a marble. I didn't want to draw just a marble ball. I thought that would be boring, so instead I just did marble pattern. This is a whole bunch of random squiggly lines varying in thickness, all done in different shades of pink and purple and red. That was a very repetitive and boring process to watch, so I'm gonna go skip ahead to when I added some outlines, kind of outlines. Really just some more dimension with different types of colored pens. There's really not much to say about this doodle. It's just a bunch of squiggly lines, melted marble pattern, but I think it looks kind of cool. There's my marble pattern all complete. The next prompt is a pine needle. Now I'm doing specifically a pine needle under a microscope, and I got some varying results on Google Images. So up in the top left corner are the two images that I liked the best, and I'm just mixing them together into one image. I put the pine needle inside of a black circle because I wanted it to be like looking into the microscope point of view. Here I am outlining in a couple different colors of Pilot pen, and again the black border is Micron as usual. I used a couple different shades of green to color this in, and then a bit of brown for shading, and then to add some texture slash visual interest, I added some stippling dots with a green gel pen. I filled in this inside shape with a bunch of circles using a Pilot pen to try to get like cell structure. It looked like cells in the reference photo, so that's what I tried to do. Okay, done. Moving on. This prompt is a BB, and I don't really know what it meant by BB, and when I googled what is a BB, I got BB gun, and I didn't really want to draw a gun or a bullet, so instead I'm doing an entirely different type of BB. BB, as in Beast Boy from Teen Titans, but since this is a book of tiny things specifically BB as an amoeba from that one episode where Beast Boy had to go into Cyborg's wires. I colored this in using random markers that I found lying around the beach house that I was at on this day because markers give you really good saturated stark colors, which I thought would match the style for Beast Boy, given that the Teen Titans art style used a lot of saturated colors and stark contrast. And to clarify, I'm talking about the Teen Titans anime from like early 2000s, not the Teen Titans Go bullshit. But the marker ended up being really streaky and I didn't like it, so I went over it with a colored pencil to try to even out those colors, which helped a little bit, but not good enough. I colored in the background blue and black to match Cyborg's wires, and although Beast Boy is a little streaky and I don't like it, I think he looks hilarious and I kind of love it. That is all for this update. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see more of me, you can click the link in the description box. There you can find my Instagram, my other Instagram, my TikTok, and a whole bunch of other stuff involving me. Again, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!